Hey, how are you? Today I'm going to start a little project. First, you got to have coffee because you can think right. But anyway, so we started having a little issue. Well, my project is I'm going to change my transfer switch out. We started having a little issue. What was the issue? Oh, it kept shutting it off on me. And so I've checked it out. I've checked all the voltage going in. I got 110, 120 going into both sides, both legs. And when it contacts, I've got the same voltage coming out to my power distribution panel. What happens is it'll start buzzing a little bit, and then it will the connector here, or this right here, I'm having a brain malfunction, but anyway, this here is supposed to suck in and connect the power. But what happens when this is sucked in, it starts vibrating, and then all of it vibrates it out, and then it shuts the power. And then sometimes it'll suck it in, push it out, suck it in, push it out, or it won't suck it in all the way, and I'll get my power, my shore power, but then my batteries won't charge because it's not all the way, it's not getting contacts, there's not enough juice, power, or whatever. So I am going to attempt to replace it. I mean, I'm just trying to get my GoPro power down, batteries down. But I'm going to tell the wife I'm shutting the power off, and I'm going to attempt to replace it. So I've got this one here. This is the old one. This here is the PD52D CSD, which has a surge protector in it, and this is the one that's going bad. It's wrong. So I called Progressive. I looked all over the place, could not find this one. So I called Progressive, and they said that they don't make this one. It's discontinued. So they sent me, it was still under warranty, so they sent me this one, just the PD52. So it does not have the surcharge in it, so I'll have to buy a surcharge, or I am probably going to eventually install a inline surcharge, one that's mounted inside there when I mount the box. So yep, I just gotta go tell the wife that I gotta turn the power off, and she's working, she's gonna be upset, but I'm gonna get this done. So let's do this. So right now, as you can see, it's a mess in there. It's ridiculous. I'm hoping one of these days I can get in there and straighten it all out. But they sure make a mess of everything when they put things together. So here it is. I'm going to pull that. As you see, there's a communication wire up there that goes up to the front sensor. I won't be able to use that anymore. That's gone. So if you look, you can see this one's in, but it's not all the way in. I can take a screwdriver, push it in. See, it just pushed in. It just doesn't go all the way in. So I'm going to take all that apart, and I'm going to reconfigure everything. Got my generator here. That's my generator. That's the power coming in. That's the power going to the distribution box. So let's get this thing going. Okay, so I have shut the power off. So I am going to check and see, get a power reading, see if it's off. So I'm just going to check from here to here. Let's see, there to there, that's dead. And there to there. So what you got is your neutral, leg 1, leg 2, or leg 1, leg 2. It doesn't matter. They're both going to be hot coming from your shore power. So the power comes in here. This goes that sucks in. It works on a little solenoid, and then it puts power here. Then you got wires here that come over here to the generator. Then that goes to the generator, which right now we don't have a generator, so I'll just hook them back up. But right now what I got to do is I got to take all these wires off and reconfigure everything so I can hook up the new one. So here we go. Alright, so I'm going to take this apart. So sometimes the buzzing noise is caused by loose connections, but as you see, I don't have a loose connection. We're going to get it out and we're going to see what is causing my problem. So we're going to disconnect the generator first. Oh moly. Oh, and I sure put them in there tight. Well, this is the junk box. We got plenty of. Just cut it. Yeah. All else failed, just cut it. So here's my generator wire, which is way up here. That's going to get reconfigured. Unhook this because I won't use that anymore. This little jewel we'll use right here. And the same thing on shore power. Oh, look, there's my tools. Pretty loose. Pretty tight. These actually aren't too hard to take apart. Let me cut this one. There we go. I'm try to get this done before it rains. It looks like it's going to rain. We're in a dang desert. It hasn't rained for weeks, and now I decided to do this, and it's going to rain. Look at there. Power. That's pretty long. Figure that another way. Alright, so now we got this one to take off. It's the distribution panel. figure one will come off. They're pretty tight. The wife was not fond of having to buy a new surge protector because they're not cheap. They're pretty expensive. But it can save a lot in the long run. Come on out. And if you don't feel comfortable doing something like this, don't try it. I wouldn't want you trying to do something that you can't do. So if you can, just hire an RV tech or something. You'll find that I'm going to be making a lot of videos. Should be. Oh, we got one more ground. It's 10 miles long, so we're going to go ahead and just snip it right there. Cool. Now I'm going to pull this box out and reconfigure some wires. But I don't want is a mess back here, which I already have. So there's the old one. I don't see any burn marks or anything, but this here, camera on it, this here is my... Alright, so what I've got is two transfer boxes. This is the old one. This is the new one. As you can see, the old one is much bigger. Much bigger. Which is nice. So they put this board in here. Stood it up like that, but they had it mounted to a little board, but you see that pulled out, and this wasn't mounted to anything. So I'm going to try to see if I can't get it to mount a little bit better. We'll be mounting the way they had the other one. They had it mounted like this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll have to mount it down on that. Put on the so I'm trying to get this mounted pretty nice here. I don't know. On here. Like I was saying earlier, that little board right there, right there, along there, so that screw hole, that's where they had that thing sitting up. I'm probably going to put it back in that way, but I'm going to put it on this side. Yeah. Let's see if I can get in there that way. There's a screw there. kind of crazy that they did. And so, well, first things first is to try to get it back in there. Yeah. Okay, so what we got here is the wire for my power distribution box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it back a little bit. I got so much of it that I'm going to trim it back a little bit and get some new wires and go from there. I think that's going to be the best thing. Like so. Hook it to these three here. That's perfect. Okay, so here you see I've got the box in. Got this almost ready to go. I'm going to plug in this side and then I'm going to do the other side. It might be a little shorter dip because you may not get to see me because there's not much room in here, so you may not get to see, but I'm going to give you a kind of visual how this goes. So this is going to go black, white, and red. So you got your 120, neutral 120. So we can get them to go in there so you can see. Back these out a little bit more. Tighten these down. Neutral. Okay. So now I'm going to do the ground. Okay, so I've got this grounded to the frame. Box is grounded to the frame. Now I'm going to ground this to the box. It doesn't matter which one you use. This one. This is the power to the box, the distribution panel. Whew. Having to move. So as you can see, when I turned it on, it sucked that in there. And that just shows. So we'll just give it a few. Make sure I ain't got any smoke. So there you have it. Got the transfer box there. I'm going to send this bad boy back. If you ever have any questions, if you're feeling these questions, you can always look me up at Show RV Mobile Services. If you have any questions, comments, or likes, please do so. You can also reach me, email me at phil@showrvmobileservices.com, or you can go to my website, Show RV Mobile Services. If you have anything you want to see, any questions on a video that you want to see, just ask me. I'll see if I can make the video. Yeah, shoot me up, phil@mobilervservices.com.